we don't have government funding, okay? We are core funded by the National Lottery, and that has taken years to build a relationship and maintain that. But it doesn't cover the cost of our running of our organisation. We have a lot of different funders. Now, this is the landscape that I had to learn really quickly in the community voluntary sector, was how to apply for funding and access funding. And we've done it really well to the point that we're still here 5 years later. We were very lucky that Learning Pool, that organisation I told you before, came on board as a corporate partner and financially committed to us. But we do a lot of fundraising. So we do a lot of fundraising. Like, I remember 2000, and we also run campaigns. 2001, we ran a No Shame campaign, and I did 5 marathons in 5 days with a weighted vest. And the vest was to represent shame and stigma and all that stuff. But I fractured my leg in the second day and ran the last 3. And just in typical behavioural response, like, man must finish this and not walk for 18 months. But we do a lot of fundraising stuff like that. Obviously not breaking legs on a regular basis, but we do a lot of fundraising stuff. So we've had to self-sustain ourselves.
Yeah.
We then also had to run a hybrid model of paid for and free programs.
Okay.
So where funding is available. So ideally, Gary Rutherford wants to give Arc Fitness 080 absolutely everybody for free. It's been the heart, and it's been what I've wanted to do from the start, much to the point where my board of directors are so frustrated with me because we still need to be around. So we had to realise that there are times where the money isn't there. We don't have the money to maintain the work that we do. So there has to be some form of hybrid, there has to be some form of payment for services where there is no funding. And that's a really difficult thing, because I think then the public perception of you can potentially change whenever you're seen to charge for a thing. And again, I understand my issues and my insecurities, and I suppose how people see me and things are, it's one of my core issues. Like, so to be seen as somebody who charges for things and the fear of the perception publicly is a worry for me, because they've been so helpful, and I don't think ARC could have grown the way that it did if the people from Derry and the northwest of Ireland didn't get behind it like they did. The reality is, it costs us a lot of money to run the organisation, staff costs alone. So finding balance and charging what we do. So I'll always strive to be able to offer it for free, but there are times when that just doesn't happen, Wolf, and that's the complication. And landscapes for funding are changing. Funders won't necessarily, fund you for things that the statutory services are doing, for example. So you have to become more creative